Hello viewers and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your guy Paul Naruso. If it's your first time you're visiting my YouTube channel, please remember to subscribe and click the bell icon to enable notifications. So guys, in this video today I'll be talking about the malware. Malware is now just found in our computers. So talking about computers, we have the hardware, software, we have liveware, and here we are talking about malware. So just if you're asking yourself about what's malware, so just guys still keep watching this video. I'm showing you on the what's malware, and we define the term and show you some other things have to know. So mal and where. So malicious softwares. So malicious software is any software used to disrupt computer. So if you're using any software that can disrupt your computer, maybe talk of the virus. So these are some of the malicious intentions. So talking of the malware, these now the some things that are against the expected ways to handle your computers or functioning of your computers. So gather sensitive information, gain access to private computer systems, or display unwanted advertising. So guys, these malicious intentions are really a common problem to the users of the computer, and these now come from the internet. Maybe when you're browsing and then you're seeing some advertisement, then you're just asked to click this advertisement to get this product, or click this advertisement to get this price. That may be in a form of a virus. So again, you need to reduce before clicking your mouse to access a certain site, must be very, very careful about your system. So you need to identify the .exe, the files that may be harmful to your system. So you now need to gather information and be well versed about the softwares and the advertisement you're accessing. So these malicious softwares finds its way into, so the malicious softwares will affect your computer, but they doesn't just affect the whole of your computer. They have some specific files that are going to be affected, or specific file locations or the storage devices that are going to be affected. So the first thing that is affected by these malicious softwares, you have the boot sector. Talking the boot sector, guys, you're talking about the hard disk or any other boot device that you're having for the systems. So file allocation table, you have the partition table. The partition table, now these partitions, again talking about the partition tables, you have the GPT, which stand for the graphical partition table. You have the MBR, it's also a partition table. So MBR, which stand for master boot record. You have so these malicious softwares will again affect your files, maybe the .com and the .exe files. Means the files extensions should now be affected. So again, the malicious softwares, these are some viruses will still affect your files, maybe the documents and music and other files that you have in your computer. So the deadly effect virus, there are some things that you have to know about. You have to delete the files. So talking about the deleting of the files, the affected files in your system, you can use the command prompt to delete the extension files, or again you can use an antivirus. For example, you have the Kaspersky, you have the SmartDAF, you have 360, you have Avast. These are just some examples of the antivirus softwares that you can use. So these malicious softwares will now delete your files. For example, when you want to access your files, that maybe the music, the files, and the documents, you now find that your devices or your files are now opening as a shortcut. Now, if it's a shortcut, now you can't access it. So you can change your file type, Again, still important information. Load unwanted applications, send documents via electronic mail. So talk of the malicious intentions. These are some things that you have to know. So the things that you have to know about these machines and everything that you need to know, maybe scan the virus. So you clean up the virus, you scan to find the faults and remove the virus. So guys, everything that you have to know about these systems, everything that you need to know about the virus and cleaning the machines. So this is now the next thing you have to do. So talking about the virus, the computer's performance slows down considerably. So apart from this being a problem with the operating system or even the problem with the random access memory, your computer will just now slow down considerably because your computer is now being the boot sectors and the boot devices are being affected with the virus. Programs don't function as they should. They either don't start or they start, they stop or not give the desired output. Computer fails to boot. So if your boot device is now affected by the virus, then the computer may fail to boot. This is because the boot files will be affected by the virus. So files and folders keep disappearing without anybody deleting them. So your files and folders will just disappear even if you're not deleting them. So the viruses will now be eating up the files and now it's destroying your information. So the computer crashes or freezes indiscriminately, such as program not responding errors, some programs not responding. So the computer keeps showing out of memory space because we have some files that, so the virus eats up some space from our system. Programs and windows popping up randomly. This cannot be accessed. So disk not being accessed. This is now a major problem in the current society. So you have to use maybe check the disk management, you repair the disk, check disk command. So new icons and program get installed automatically. Printing doesn't work correctly. Windows shutdowns or restart unexpectedly. A partition in the system disappears automatically. Maybe you partitioned your disk and then you're now finding that the partition you can't view the partition again. So that's now the problem. Talking about the partition of the hard disk, I have made a video about the partitioning of the hard disk, and now guys, I'll give you the link down below in the description. So we talking about file size changes for no apparent reason. So a good virus protection program should, so these are some of the things that your program should do. Maybe talking about the good virus protection, and now talking about the antivirus, guys, the antivirus that you need to install to your computers. And as substituted before, you have the antivirus, you have Kaspersky, SmartDAF, you have 360, you have Avast, you have any other types of antiviruses. So before just accessing the antivirus, you must now find the features of the antivirus, and then you must find the genuine antivirus. So the good antivirus should now be able to check your devices for viruses as well as the RAM of your computer and detect the presence of virus. So when launching the antivirus, it should be able to scan for virus, detect the viruses as well as, so if it has detected the presence of virus, now it will be very easy for you to clean up the space. So clean up the virus must be able to get rid of the virus it finds on your computer, otherwise it is useless. So this software must be genuine so as to perform this second step, cleaning the virus. If it can't clean the virus, then you now having just a game player for a software. So you must have a genuine software. Protect your system from viruses. So the system must be protected from virus, and this must be done by the antivirus that you've installed to your system. Provide automatic updates. So must regularly and automatically check back with the manufacturer for information of new viruses. Best practices and does and don'ts. So these are now the things that you have to know, and you must do them continuously. So always ensure that the power has been turned off before installing or troubleshooting any hardware parts of your computer. So these are now just maintenance. We're talking about the maintenance of your system. So guys, about the malware and the antivirus and the viruses, guys, if you have any questions to do with the malware or the virus, just comment down below in the comment sections and I'll give you a quick response. So guys, please subscribe to this channel, click the bell icon to enable notifications, and don't forget to smash that like button. So thanks for watching.